15 Things You Didn't Know About Paramount. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. Today we're revealing some interesting and surprising facts about Paramount, one of the longest running studios in the history of the film industry. Paramount Pictures was established by Adolf Zucker in 1912 as Zucker's Famous Players Film Company. The company took off after Zucker acquired the U.S. distribution rights to the silent French film Queen Elizabeth. In 1916, Zucker partnered with Jesse L. Lansky and Cecil B. DeMille, who were the first to make a feature-length film in Hollywood. They merged with a film distribution exchange called Paramount Pictures and created the Paramount Famous Lasky Corporation. The company was incredibly successful, releasing 2 to 3 films per week from 1916 to 1921. In 1936, the Great Depression led to Lasky and Zucker being replaced as the leaders, and the company was renamed to Paramount Pictures. Zucker took a token position on the board and remained with the company until 1959. The company has released a number of iconic movies, including The Godfather, Harold and Maude, Rosemary's Baby, Top Gun, and Titanic. More recent successes include the Transformers franchise, War of the Worlds, Iron Man, Iron Man 2, and Star Trek Into Darkness. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. We are inspired by Paramount's longevity and success throughout its 105-year history, but we're wondering if the long-standing company will be able to continue to compete with big-name studios like Disney that have proven to be much more successful in recent years. But enough with the intro. Let's take a closer look now at this historical company with the 15 things you didn't know about Paramount. Number 1. Paramount founder Adolf Zucker emigrated to the U.S. at the age of 16. Paramount founder Adolf Zucker was born in Hungary, and in 1889, at the age of just 16, he emigrated to the United States. Prior to getting into the film business, he worked at an upholstery shop and was an accomplished clothing designer with his own fur business. He was already quite wealthy when he decided to establish Paramount Studios at the age of 39. Number 2. Paramount Mountain is the longest existing original icon in the film industry. The mountain featured on the Paramount Pictures logo has been used in some form or another in the company's logo since it was created back in 1914. This makes it the longest existing original icon in the Hollywood film industry. The mountain was modeled after California's Ben Lomond Mountain. Number 3. Paramount is the 5th oldest surviving film studio in the world. Paramount is the 2nd oldest continuously operating film studio in the United States, since Universal Studios was founded 9 days earlier than Paramount in 1912. Paramount is the 5th oldest surviving film studio worldwide, behind the Gaumont Film Company and Path in France, Nordisk Film based in Denmark, and Universal Studios. Number 4. Paramount's logo created the first movie stars. The original Paramount logo had 22 stars that surrounded a mountain peak, and these stars each represented one of the 22 actors and actresses that were first signed with Paramount Pictures when the company was founded. These were the first movie stars. The logo has been slightly modified throughout the company's history, and stars were added and subtracted based on how many actors had contracts with the company, but the logo has consistently featured 22 stars for decades. Number 5. Paramount Pictures bought DreamWorks for $1.6 billion back in 2005. DreamWorks Pictures became a part of Paramount Pictures in 2005 through a $1.6 billion deal to acquire the company. As a part of the deal, DreamWorks maintained their original name. However, the two companies decided to part ways just 2 years later when DreamWorks acquired enough funding from India's Reliance ADA Group to become an independent film production company. Number 6. Their top-grossing film held the record for 12 years. Paramount's most successful movie by far has been Titanic, which held the record as the top-grossing film worldwide for 12 years, with a total gross of $2.187 billion. Paramount partnered with 20th Century Fox for the production. Titanic was surpassed by the 2009 movie Avatar, which earned a worldwide gross of $2.7 billion. Number 7. Adolf Zucker's estate is now the Paramount Country Club. As mentioned, Adolf Zucker was already a successful businessman before starting Paramount Studios, but the income he earned from his new venture allowed him to spend even more extravagantly. In 1918, he bought 300 acres of land in New York City, New York, that held a mansion, a 9-hole golf course, and a swimming pool. 2 years later, he bought an additional 500 acres and added a guest house, night house, movie theater, locker room, garages, staff quarters, greenhouses, and an 18-hole championship golf course. Today, Zucker's estate is the private Paramount Country Club, which is located on Zucker Road. Number 8. The Transformers franchise has grossed a total of $4.3 billion. The popular Transformers franchise is distributed by Paramount Pictures. The most successful film in the franchise is 2011 Transformers: Dark of the Moon, which grossed over $1.1 billion worldwide. Transformers: Age of Extinction also grossed over $1 billion. The least successful in the series was 2017's Transformers: The Last Knight, with a gross of $605.4 million worldwide. Altogether, the 5 films in the franchise have grossed $4.3 billion worldwide. Number 9. Spike TV became the Paramount Network in 2018. In February 2017, Viacom announced that it would be rebranding their Spike TV network as the Paramount Network, effective January 18, 2018. To launch the network change, the Paramount Network had a viral marketing campaign that was supposed to represent a public meltdown by an employee who was fired, in this case, Spike. A Times Square advertisement asked people to call and email Paramount's chief marketing officer to protest Spike's firing. Self-deprecating tweets were sent out from Spike's Twitter account, as if a bitter employee had taken it over, and a Facebook Live event the day before the launch allowed people to vote on how a large model of the former Spike logo should be destroyed. Number 10. Paramount had 0 films on the list of the top 15 grossing films of 2017. Among the films released in 2017, Star Wars: The Last Jedi tops the list of the highest-grossing films with a worldwide gross of $1.27 billion. Paramount films are noticeably missing from the first 15 entries on the list of the top-grossing films, with their highest-grossing film of 2017, Transformers: The Last Knight, coming in around number 16. Their next entry on the list is number 26, with XXX: The Return of Xander Cage. You would have to go all the way down to 47 and 49 to see their next entries on the list, which were Daddy's Home 2 and Baywatch. If you want to check out a studio that had a much better rate of success in 2017, click in the upper right-hand corner to watch our video of 15 things you didn't know about Warner Brothers. Number 11. Paramount was involved in Hollywood's first scandal. In 1919, Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle became the highest-paid entertainer in the world when Paramount gave him a $1 million one-year contract, which is about $14 million at today's valuation. In 1921, when actress Virginia Rappe fell ill and died after a party Arbuckle had hosted, he was accused of raping and killing her, and this was considered Hollywood's first scandal. The Paramount star went through 3 highly publicized trials and was eventually acquitted of all charges. However, despite his name being cleared, 6 days after his acquittal, he became the first screen star to ever be banned from working in U.S. movies by the Motion Pictures Producers and Distributors of America. Arbuckle was the first of many stars targeted by the MPPDA, who were marked as morally dangerous. Number 12. Paramount set a world record for the largest inflatable beach ball. In 2017, at the London premiere of their Baywatch film, Paramount presented the world's largest inflatable beach ball on a boat in the River Thames. The red, white, and blue ball had a record-breaking diameter of 19.97 meters, beating the previous record holder by about 4 meters. Number 13. Paramount was the first successful nationwide movie distributor. Paramount revolutionized the film industry when they became the first studio to successfully distribute films nationwide in 1914. Prior to this, films were only sold on a statewide or regional basis, which proved to be costly to film producers and made it difficult to organize a wide-scale film release. Number 14. Paramount is the only one of the Big Six studios still located in Hollywood. The Big Six studios earned their nickname during Hollywood's golden age of the 1930s and 40s. These studios were all located in Hollywood back in the day, but now Paramount is the only one to be still located in Hollywood proper. Fox is close by as it's still located within Los Angeles city limits, while Disney and Warner Brothers have moved to Burbank, California. Columbia has moved to Culver City, California, and Universal now operates out of Universal City, California. Number 15. Paramount will open a luxury hotel in Dubai in 2018. In 2012, Paramount licensed their name and logo to a luxury hotel investment group that is now called Paramount Hotels and Resorts. The investors plan to use the Paramount name to create 50 luxury hotels throughout the world, with the themes of Hollywood and California lifestyle. The first of their hotels under construction is the $1 billion Damac Towers in Dubai. The hotel is comprised of 4 250-meter-tall towers that hold 1,200 luxury suites and permanent residences. But construction has taken longer than expected, as the entire hotel was originally set to open in 2015, but the developers expect that the hotel will now officially open in 2018. Now that you've learned some more about Paramount, we'd like to know, do you think they'll be able to up their game to compete with studios like Disney and Warner Brothers? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Here's a bonus fact to thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. Paramount's parent company, Viacom, is valued at $13.5 billion, and in addition to Paramount Pictures, their assets include MTV Films, Nickelodeon Movies, Comedy Central Films, and 170 TV networks including MTV, VH1, BET, Nickelodeon, CMT, and Comedy Central. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.